Back to the Art of Crochet blog, and this is square number 44, and we've got white yarn this week, but join that with these other 4 colours and we've got a very exciting square to do. Now we start off with the yellow yarn, Sunshine Yellow, there it is, and we make a chain of 6, and of course I've done that already, and then a chain of 3 into the ring that you've made. There's your ring, and a chain of 3, and then a double treble. Now that's the one where you go over the hook twice like that. So then we're going to make double treble clusters. Now I don't think we've done double treble clusters before, so let's see if we can have a go at doing that. So we have to make a 2 chain space in between each one, and then we'll do yarn over twice into the ring, and then we'll do the first 2 parts of the stitch, 1, 2, and then do the next one, 1, 2, and then yarn over again and through all of those stitches. So there we have 1 double treble cluster, and then chain 2, and we'll do another one. So yarn over twice, do the first 2 parts of the stitch, yarn over again, and do the first 2 parts of a second stitch, and then yarn through all those 3, and then another 2 chain. So you need to do that 7 times all the way round your ring. So here's the end of that first round, and I've joined with a slip stitch and fastened off, and now we're going to join the white yarn. Did I say always pull your yarn from the centre of the ball? Makes life so much easier, because when you pull your wool, you don't have that spiralling ball across the floor like they do in all those little cute kitten adverts. Okay, so we're going to join the vanilla yarn, and this row is quite straightforward. We join to any of these 2 chain spaces, and we're going to make 3 chain and then 2 treble. So each space then has 2 hang on a sec, I'm confused between my short end and my long end. There you are. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 trebles into this space. And then each one of those 3 treble groups is divided by 1 chain. So we make 1 chain here, and then 3 treble into the next one. 1, 2, 3. One chain. So I'm going to hold that end along the top there and work around it. 2, 3. So keep going all the way around. It just stays as a circle in this round, and and then fasten off when you get to at the beginning of the 3rd round. I've joined the lime green yarn to a chain space and done 3 chains. Oh, I think I might have done 4 there. Look, I'll just take one of those off, and then I'm going to do 2 trebles into that space as well, and hold that end over there. And then I'm going to do 3 trebles into the next space. And this is the round where we make the corner shaping for the square. So into the next space we're going to have another group of 3 trebles, and then there's going to be a gap, and then more into that same space. So 3 trebles and then 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 to fit into that small gap. Sounds like a lot, but it does go. 1, 2, 3. So let me hold this up so you can see. There's the corner and the side, and you keep going around the side without any gaps. There's no chains in between your groups of 3 trebles. You just do it so it's like a traditional granny. So that makes your corner. So 3 trebles and then a corner, 3 trebles and a corner. So here we are at the beginning of the 4th round, and we're going to join the teal to a corner. So not just at any old space. And we're again going to do 3 chains and 2 trebles, and this is another classic granny square round. So we're going to do 3 trebles into the next space, I'm not sure holding the yarn at the back works for this kind of pattern, because then you just get, if I show you the back, you end up with this sort of loop thing happening here. So I might have to sew that in the old-fashioned way. Anyway, keep on going round, so another 3 treble and then 3 treble, 3 chain in for the corners. So here's the end of the 4th round, and we've done granny squares all the way around, and the last round is worked in the periwinkle blue and it's trebles. So we're just going to do straight treble rope. I don't think we've done one of those for a while. So we do 3 chain and a treble in the corner there, and then we're going to do 1 treble in each of these stitches in the top, being sure that you go through in each of those spaces. So there you go. I'm holding the end at the back because you can do it on when the stitches are close together like this. Anyway, keep going all the way around, and I'll show you a corner. Here we are at the corner, and I've done 2 trebles into the corner space, and then we're going to do 3 chains and 2 trebles again. And then we're going to set off down this row, being sure to pick up that first stitch, because if you don't, you won't have 12 along the side. And then what will happen? I don't think this guy will fall in. Okay, keep going and fear not. So here we are at the end of that round, and we're going to do another 2 trebles into that final corner space and the 3 chain, and join with a slip stitch into that top of that one there, and then we're done. Oh, and don't forget to label. I have to do it whilst you're watching, because otherwise I don't bother. But I haven't got a piece of paper, so I'm not going to do it now. But I will do it, honestly, and you should too.